newest episode of the North Star.
We're your hosts.
I'm Nadia.
And I'm Gavin. For our first and most popular segment, featuring Ms. Van Schmidt and Ms. Kilbright, Teachers Gone Bonkers.
All right. What book award is chosen annually by high school students in Indiana?
The Scholastic Book Award?
No. It is the Elliott Rosewater High School Book Award, or the Rosie.
Oh. Okay, Rosie Readers.
Yes.
Got it. In the number 3.149,
Okay.
what place value is the 9 digit?
Thousand.
Good job.
All right. And I even know what that number is. That's pi, right?
It's close. I've modified it a little bit.
Okay. See, this one is good for you. Under what call number in the Dewey Decimal System
Mhm.
would you find books about math?
Oh my gosh. You should ask me about cooking because I looked that up more. That's gonna be 800s?
510.
Okay. All right. Dang. See, I don't have to look those books up.
That's true. You already have them.
Ooh, that one you can't do because you have to do this. Okay. What formula would you use to find the hypotenuse of a right triangle if you know the two sides? It's also called a theorem.
Is that the a squared plus b squared is c squared?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I knew a formula. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay.
I bet you know more than you think.
Probably not. What award is given annually by the American Library Association for excellence in literature written for young adults?
Is it someone's name?
It is, yes.
Mm-hmm. But it's not the
And
same name that
And it's not the Newbery.
it's not.
And it's not the Caldecott.
Yeah, those names don't ring a bell, so
Okay, it's the Michael L. Prince Award.
well, I'm glad Michael L. Prince has something named after them.
He does, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
What does a concave down parabola look like?
I have no idea what that even means. A concave down parabola.
Think of something going down.
Is it like the little swoopy down?
Ooh, that's concave up.
How? That just went down. I don't know.
It's like this.
How is that concave down?
It's pointing down.
Oh, that's very tricky.
It is very tricky.
I would not understand that.
That's very tricky. Yes, you would.
Mm.
It makes a frown.
Oh, okay.
Down.
See, that's how I would remember things with the down and the frown.
Mm-hmm.
What is the world's largest library? It's not in Alexandria.
That's what I was going to say. Historically.
It is not in Alexandria
the world's
right now. It is in the United States. I'll give you that.
Does it have a United States name? Like a Anglo name?
Yeah, it's in the United States.
No. Is it a prestigious college?
No.
No, then I have no idea.
It is the Library of Congress.
Oh, well,
in
that
Washington,
makes
D.C.
total
Yep.
sense.
Yep.
Yeah, the Library of Congress.
Yep.
But you know what? Well, I thought that wasn't a library.
It's a library.
The Library of Congress sounds like something that
Yep.
you would just, Congress would go to, I guess, to library. So I guess
the library
in
and
the
the
name.
Library of Congress. Yep.
I'm going to ask you a math question.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. What is 3/4 plus 1/2?
So I have to. Okay. 5/4.
Good job.
Okay. Ooh, and I did it without paper too. Okay, so I actually had to look this up, and I think this is really interesting. What is the #1 most banned book of all time in the United States?
To Kill a Mockingbird?
That is up there. That
Okay.
is definitely up there. But this is another book that we read in school, which I think is really interesting. So good job for us.
Huckleberry Finn?
Also up there. Also up there. Very high on the list.
Oh my gosh. It's not Lord of the Flies, because that's too new.
No, but that's also on the
Yeah,
list.
yeah. I'm thinking
we
of all the
read
books
all
that
the
I read
banned
in
books.
high school.
Good job, English department. We read all the banned books.
War and Peace is too thick.
War and Peace is too thick. Nobody makes it through that.
No. I don't know.
1984 by George Orwell.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a number.
I was surprised that was the highest
Yeah.
one, but yep, that is the most banned.
Mm-hmm.
I had to look that up.
Well, I think you won. So, good job. Good job.
Good job. Go team.
For our next segment, we're having a crazy cougar segment, Cooking with Fleener, where we'll be making some holiday sugar cookies.
Welcome to Cooking with Fleener. Today I'm with my special guest, the Cougar, making soft and chewy sugar cookies. You ready to help? All right. We started off with 1 cup of sugar. We're gonna use 1 stick of butter. And we're gonna cream this for about 2 to 3 minutes with the mixer. So now our butter mixture is really good and creamy. And we're gonna drop in 1 egg. I'm gonna use this measuring cup. You always wanna crack your egg in a separate container. And we're gonna mix that. We're gonna add our vanilla. And then we're gonna cream this together, and then we're gonna slowly add our flour mixture. About half the batter. We're gonna start off real slow so we don't get a flour bath. Oh no, Kitty's in the kitchen. Sorry, Coog, you gotta wait until they're done. You can't. Alright, so to help these cool, we're gonna transfer them to some parchment paper. They're a little more decorative. Alright, green. Wanna help, Coog? Oh yeah. The Cougar and I wish you a happy holidays and good luck on finals. Ready to eat some?
Hey Cougars, do you know these solar panels that are being built in our school right now? Well, that's thanks to Environmental Club. This year, our goal is to reduce plastic in our very own cafeteria. There's been a survey that has been sent to all DEN teachers, and you can fill it out after this episode.
For our next segment, Pet of the Month with David Kent.
Hello everybody and welcome to the 3rd installment of Pet of the Month. Aoife couldn't make it this month, so I'll be filling in as your new host, David Kent. For this month, our team has selected Apollo, a dog who really loves sticks. Isn't he just the cutest ever? And we can't forget our runner-up, who is Otis. Otis really loves to sleep. These pets just keep getting cuter and cuter. Well, that's this installment of Pet of the Month.
Our next segment is a teacher profile on Mr. Fife by Lyle Henry.
My name is Matt Fife. My title is teacher, math teacher. I've been teaching in North for 7 years. So I have 4 kids. I like to read books, play the occasional video game. I ran track and played baseball and soccer in high school. I played baseball in college as well. I had some pretty good math teachers when I was younger, who were coaches when I was an athlete, and just inspired me to want to build that sort of relationship with students I have nowadays and encourage them to be all they can be. I would love to keep teaching. It'd be great. I did run for Congress. I saw an opportunity that I could make a difference, and I couldn't pass it up. I thought I could make a large impact, and so I tried. Being interested at a policy level and being shown that you can advocate for the things that you care about, I think lended itself to me running for office. The technical way you start is fill out some forms, open up a political action committee, but the maybe more important way you start is finding people who are as interested and passionate about it as you. So other teachers were definitely supportive, and other teachers definitely helped out. I was also cautious, so there are laws that you can't do political activities during your work hours or with work devices. And so I was also careful not to do those sort of things at school, because I didn't want to get myself and especially my colleagues into any sort of trouble. So I ran as a Democrat. During the Democratic primary, we had a few debates, or open forums, sometimes they were called. During the general election, there were 2 or 3 debates that the Libertarian candidate also showed up to, but unfortunately the Republican candidate never showed up to any debates. There are a couple different ways you can advertise. You can use social media, so Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are what I used. Then there are other ways, so there's some digital advertising you can do, newsletters you can do to send people emails. We never made any commercials, but that is a way that sometimes politicians also advertise. During the primary, I did not take off teaching, so the primary was May of 2022. So I taught up through that school year, but I took the next fall off during the general election. I basically suspended my teaching. So I was still an employee of MCCSC, but I wasn't teaching at the time and not getting paid at the time. I have no plans to do it in the near future. I enjoyed many aspects of running for office. I think I learned a lot. I think I met a lot of really cool people. I think there were also unfortunate downsides. I think I learned a lot of really what it takes to run for office and what the kind of incentives are for our politicians. And I unfortunately learned very up close that sometimes the incentives aren't matched with, I think, what makes a good policymaker or a good lawmaker. As a math teacher, my very first job, one of the very first things I learned was there are federal laws and state laws that impact what I do in a day-to-day in the classroom. Is there anything else I'd like to add or share? I'd say if you are passionate about something, go for it. That's a simple statement, but don't be held back by anything. You can make a difference.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the North Star.
We'll see you guys next year.
Have a great break.
And good luck on the finals.